Hey everyone, it's Saturday evening, about 6:15, April the 19th here in Sabang. A couple of men here, young men, are fishing. They have a net that's maybe 30 feet or 35 feet wide and 25 feet high, and they're hand fishing. That's them there. They've walked out into the water and stretched out the net and then slowly bring it to the shore, and then they form a little circle and pull the fish up on shore. That's their children there. This is where they had the net before, that line there, all the way over to that line there. So pretty big net. And then they have these rice sacks, I'll call them, and they put the fish in there. So it looks like they caught anywhere from about 6 to 12. It's hard to do here when you're offshore, but that's what they do in the Philippines. Most of them use boats, but they do offshore fishing by hand and things like that. That's the two kids, that's the two men. They're dragging the net out. So it's interesting. Hopefully they don't mind me filming. But it's a beautiful evening. Sun's going to be it's behind the mountain now, but it's another 15 minutes or so, 10-15 minutes before it sets, because it has to go to the sea. They just now sat behind the mountain about 5-10 minutes ago. So it's quite interesting. There's the sack where they got the fish and maybe some extra little supplies. Oh, here the kids are pulling it to get out of their way. Watch out, they're pulling the net in. Hey. Michelle's helping them. Yeah, it's just a way of life they've been doing for hundreds and hundreds of years here. So family helps each other. We'll see if they've caught anything here. Looks like there might be something in there. They're pointing at it. Right there's the fish. So if you get a fish or two or three, you feed the family for a day or a meal. If you get more than that, then you can kind of see it there. He's trying to get it. He's got that's a pretty good sized one. I don't know what kind you have here. You can see it there bouncing. We got some smaller one there. We got one big one and few smaller ones and some seaweed seaweed. I want to say algae. That's pretty neat. That's how it's done in the Philippines. I do the same thing in a boat. You cast it out and circle it around and bring it up on itself. Yep, fathers and brothers teaching their younger siblings, and pretty cool. Passed down from generation to generation. I know very little about fishing beyond what I've seen. My dad took me once or twice, and I never really enjoyed it that much. We were walking back here my second time today, so about 4 miles of 3 or 4 miles of beach walking today in my bare feet. So yep, I'm still barefoot. So I hadn't worn shoes all day, and this is my 2.5 trips out onto the beach today. 2 to the very end, and then 1 we went halfway and went swimming. So get the camera up, the sunset behind the mountain, you can see the glow. Just beautiful silhouette. Every time I take a picture of it and send it to everybody, they just say it's breathtaking, magical, amazing, paradise. Different words to describe the look of it. That's the wide open sea, no land out there, no islands that you can see. And over here is Palawan, which is what we're on. I think it stretches about 240 some miles or so long, very narrow, maybe 50-ish miles in spots, wide, and 240 some long. Sand's very silky smooth, very hard packed. Right there's my tow trunk. Barely see it. I had to push down to get that. And if you look real close, that's the zip line, that straight line. So yes, we're going to zip line Breeze Beach tonight. It heads up, about 300 feet or so up to the platform up there in the woods. And you come out on it. Skeet down the first quarter of it's pretty exciting because it's so high up. Then it kind of mellows out and stays about the same, about halfway out all the way to the platform. Slowly goes down the platform over on that little dark rock you can see below the foot of the mountain. And over here is where we have the monkeys occasionally, seen them once. But they tend to congregate down here around the rock and some of these old trees, wild native monkeys. So the tides, what was it doing? It's going out. So it's going to get lower and lower. So these first 2 or 3 sets of waves will not be here in another hour or two probably. Yeah, sand. But I just wanted to share that little family fishing in the Philippines, we'll call it family fishing in the Philippines. So looks like they go home with about 6 to 12, 15 fish tonight. So they'll have fish for dinner and probably a little bit tomorrow, depends how much. If they get enough, obviously they probably will sell some at the market or something. Living off the land. But in here's where we've seen the monkeys. Camera's better than my eyes. When I look over the rocks, look kind of blurry, but through the camera it's very detailed. Well, that's it. Saturday night, 6:15, 6:30. Sun's getting ready to set. It's already behind the mountain. That's my time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Stay tuned for the next video. Always something happening. They had a big parade because Easter was coming up, so they had a, I don't know, it's not exactly a parade, but a religious march in the streets. That was yesterday. I missed it. Time they got to me, it wasn't too big. In time I could get my phone out, they were halfway gone, so maybe get a minute of video. Alright, we'll try to capture something for Easter on the religious side. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.